what do we know about climate change? If I take myself as an example, I know that climate change is bad and greenhouse gases and carbon emission, this is what's causing climate change, and this leads to global warming. That's all I know. Most of us, if we take the majority, we have this vague idea about climate change, we have this vague idea about global warming, but we don't know exactly what's causing this and how damaging this can be and what are the consequences because of greenhouse gas emissions as well as carbon emissions. We don't know what's exactly going on. Now, I have a friend called Vatsala. This guy, I consider him as an environmentalist. He goes on to pressure the government, he goes and plant trees, but that's just 1% out of the population. The rest of us, the 99% of us, we are not really bothered about climate change because we have to run our business, we have to work, we have to take care of our family, and who has time to learn about climate change or climate disasters? Now, according to Bill Gates, a climate disaster is the next biggest threat for humanity, and not just for the humanity but for the entire planet Earth. This is his latest book, How to Avoid a Climate Disaster, the solutions we have and the breakthroughs we need. So what is this book about? This book is basically a book that comes as close as to how to guide on climate change and climate disaster. Bill Gates has been working on for more than 10 years on climate change, and he has gathered knowledge from different experts in different fields, and he has compiled this book for us, for everyday person, to learn about climate disasters, to learn what's causing climate change, and most importantly, he has suggested solutions to avoid the climate disaster. So this book is not just for the politicians, not just for the advocates, not just for the activists, but this is for individuals like you and me to learn what's going on in the world and to understand the biggest threat that we are most likely to face. And it also shares how you and I can make a difference. So whenever I need to learn a big subject, it can be climate disaster, or it can be something else like investing, the one resource that I go to is a book. Why? If we take this example, Bill Gates has put in more than 10 years to write this book. So when you read a book like this, you are going to get the holistic picture, you are going to get the bigger picture and understanding of what's going on, compared to checking out a random post about climate change on Facebook or reading even a blog. With a book like that, you can understand the real problems and what's going on, so that all of us, you and I, can take some actions to avoid another climate disaster. So if you want to buy this book, you know where to check out, to go to jumpbooks.lk. If you haven't heard of jumpbooks.lk, we are a non-fiction bookstore in Sri Lanka. We have books on business, personal finance, investing, psychology, personal development, relationships. I mean, we got one of the best collections of non-fiction books in Sri Lanka, and the best part is we do free delivery island-wide. So check out jumpbooks.lk.